This Is the Day. Come.
So this is the day.
Welcome to This Is the Day.
Well, come to This Is the Day.
Absolutely. I'm Drew Crisp.
I'm Bo Chanty.
That's right.
I thought, you know what? I thought it was really going to be 30 minutes of us saying welcome in different ways.
Welcome. Yes. Bo, coming in today. Big sun glare. Sun glare, and then the sign, sometimes it says, icy roads or something. Up there, I was like, hey, what does that say? And it's like, be careful, sun glare.
Yeah.
It said sun glare on the thing, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Whew. Like I almost got in trouble even trying to look at the sign because it was so bright.
Personally, I don't need that. When the sun's glaring at me, I'm like, hey, stop glaring at me.
Stop glaring at me.
It's not cool.
Not cool.
It's not cool.
Not cool. And then it's like, I need you, though. I do need you for all of life. We all need you.
My future is so bright, the sun has to wear shades.
Can I tell you a story about that song?
Oh, would you please?
I have two older sisters. One of them is 8 years older than me.
Can I have their names?
Jessica and Lacey.
Jessica and Lacey.
Yes.
It would have been better if it had been Cagney and Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey. You can call her Cagney. And so Jessica's going out on like a double date.
You call her Jessie or Jessica?
Call her Jessica.
Okay.
Yeah. That or Jess.
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 Okay.
I call her Jess for her. She's going out on a double date, and Heaven, her friend, her boyfriend's name is David.
Time out. She has a friend named Heaven?
She has a friend named Heaven.
She's going on a double date with Heaven and David.
Yeah, and so like I don't remember who my sister was dating, but Heaven and David were this couple, and they had been together for a while. And David, on his way out, he's got shades like up here.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, they're like Oakleys. He goes.
Oh no, he doesn't.
He's the last one out of the house, about to close the door, and he says, "The future's so bright, gotta wear shades." Closes the door, and little Drew's like, "That was incredible. That was amazing. Like, it was so cool." It was like, "Future's so bright, gotta wear shades."
I so hope he fell down the steps. Did he fall down the steps? Tell me he fell down the steps.
Because this magic man just closed the door, and they're gone. And I was like, well, it's time for me to watch cartoons or whatever I was watching. I don't know.
Oh.
Gallagher. I loved a lot of Gallagher growing up.
Yeah, you did. You still do. So that happened at like a pivotal time in your
moment
life?
in my life where I
Yeah.
was like, I guess that's what cool is.
You want to know what I've never done? Not once. Ever. You want to know?
I do.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
I have never worn sunglasses on top of my head.
Really?
Ever. You want to know why? Because I've seen people like David.
But what about the old knockdown? The knockdown's cool.
Negatron, under any circumstances. Okay? I'm not having like an issue up here where I need some sunblock with some lenses on top of my head.
There's people on the onlines that like to do a lot of dances, a lot of trending dances, and one of them is you got to shake your head and the glasses fall down. It rarely ever works. Like when people are doing the dance and it comes to that move in the dance, they do it and it's like the glasses are just, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing like watching somebody try to be cool and fail. I mean,
It's like
my theory is as soon as you try to be cool, you've already failed.
it's like if I wanted to do that, I'd just look in the mirror.
Like, I don't know. The sunglass thing, it really it's a thing for me. Like,
I wear them up.
I can see
I
it.
wear them up.
I could see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. I wear them up.
Please. Oh.
Yeah, I love it.
No, yeah, that's
It's like you're ready, man. You're ready to, okay, let's go, son. I'm ready for you. No glare. I don't
But
care.
you weren't ready. You had the glare. That's
I
where
had
this
the
whole
glare.
thing started.
Yes, I had the glare.
You were not ready.
Not prepared.
You were not.
Because right now, what happens, I lose my sunglasses. So then I borrow Kaylee's. They never fit. And so the sunglasses I have right now are this. They do a lot of this. It does not work. And so I got it. You remember the Ray-Ban situation, but
yeah,
I lost those.
So like you understand, in my vehicle, I have sunglasses that are put away.
Yep.
But ready when I
go.
would like to have them. And I have a pair of passenger sunglasses ready should a passenger And I'm not talking.
What a gift.
We're not talking imitation stuff from wherever. I think currently in my vehicle, the passenger sunglasses are Gucci.
Our Gucci sunglasses.
I'm ready for you. Like, you have to ask for them. I'm not volunteering them for you.
Yep.
You know, you're not driving.
Yep.
You're okay. You can close your eyes. You can put down the visor. But if you say, even if you just say, I really wish I had some sunglasses.
Oh.
I'll be like, open the center console. Pull out the alligator leather case.
Gucci.
Put those bad boys on.
It's none of this.
It's not
none
that
of this in
at
your car.
all. No,
none
it
of
is.
this.
It is not.
Wife's sunglasses that don't fit. Not in your car.
No.
Nope.
No, sir. and then in my backpack, there's another pair of sunglasses. I don't even wear sunglasses very often.
You are prepared.
And you know what else I've never done? Ever, and this is a true story. I've never lost a pair of sunglasses.
What? How is that possible, Bo? I lose almost every pair of sunglasses I ever have.
Things because you do dumb things like put them on top of your head. Sunglasses either go on the face or in the case.
On the face or in the case.
It's pretty simple. Little discipline.
It's a free show.
Little discipline.
This is a free show. That's a great gift you just gave us.
Yeah.
On the face or in the case.
There you go.
There it is.
And if you're out now, I know some people are like, all right, now I'm really pressing into some real life issues here. Okay,
yeah.
this is like scripture. In Timothy, it says, take a little wine for your stomach.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes God's like getting practical with us, so let's
sure.
get practical. Because I know some of you are like, but Bo, I'm out and about, and I need to take my sunglasses off
Where'd I put
so
them?
I can see better. Where do I put them?
Where do I put them?
I put them on top of my head. No, you don't. If you have to, on the shirt.
Okay. The shirt is acceptable.
In a pinch.
In a pinch.
In a pinch. If you're
Okay.
planning on you're out, you're walking, you got the sunglasses on, you're gonna go inside to a store.
Yep.
And you don't want to carry your sunglasses?
Yep.
I will allow for the shirt.
Okay. What about, I think we've talked about the magnetic and then around the shoulder. Have you seen these where it's like they come together here and you put them on, but then you can take them off and you can.
Better than the head.
Okay.
Better than the head.
Yep.
But no, I would never do that.
Okay.
Ever. Under any circumstances.
I think head is great.
Please stop.
I think it's great. Love it.
All right. David.
David.
David. And I knew it was Oakley's too.
You knew it.
I knew which
knew
ones
it.
you're talking
Yeah.
about too.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Just straight came from the baseball field. He's ready to go on the date.
Was his mullet high and tight? Was it looking good?
It was high and looked great.
We're in Oklahoma right now, right?
We're in Oklahoma.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
His
yeah.
Justin boots were clean and yeah.
Did he put a fresh dip in before they
Put a
left?
fresh dip in.
Okay, good.
Future so bright. Gotta wear shades.
There you go. Okay. All right, let's do a verse of the day.
Let's do it.
Ready for this bad boy?
I'm ready.
It's from Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. It says, since then, you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. I'll read it to you again. Since then, you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. All right, what jumps out at you there? Drew?
Seated at the right hand. This is interesting that we always, his ministry is death, burial, resurrection, and then ascension, kind of gets a little overlooked in the narrative, but ascended to the right hand of the Father, displaying authority, full authority. So we are setting our hearts above, placed in the right authority as he is king and king of all kings, head of his church. And
Under his kingship.
Under his kingship, yes. So I think that for seated at the right throne, and then also that set your hearts, like calibrate your hearts toward what on the things above. And so kind of in our household right now, it's like whatever is true, whatever is noble, like those things where it's like let's set our minds and our hearts on the things that are of God and not on things we shouldn't be focusing on.
Yeah, mine's too, because I think one of the next verses is set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. Continuing that same thought,
Yep.
heart and mind. So when I think heart, I think about like what we desire, what we long for, what we're pursuing, goals, ambitions, dreams, just where we're finding lasting soul satisfaction and fulfillment. And so to set, to be, I think you kind of alluded to that, but to be intentional with that. I'm going to set. I mean, that's like, face or case. I'm not losing this.
Yes.
I'm gonna be disciplined in this, and I'm not gonna misplace this. My heart is treasured and valued because God declares that it is, and He's right.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna set my heart where it belongs.
Yeah.
And this is where it belongs, where it's not gonna be damaged or lost.
Yeah.
But rather I'm gonna place it with Him.
Yep.
And set it where it belongs.
I like that intentionality of what you're saying, where another scripture, fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of your faith. Like there's a focus, an intention, a setting towards something. And so that's going to take some intention and some preparation. I like kind of what you're saying with the sunglasses. You're prepared if someone needs it, like that took preparation, that took intentionality. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good, I didn't think about that, but I mean, that's a good way of thinking about that too. Like, if you're setting your heart on things above, and you're putting your heart where it belongs, and where it's entrusted to God, where it's not going to be damaged or lost, then you're also in a much better place to help others.
Yeah.
And to care for others. And I think that is a big thing. Like sometimes we may hear something like this and go, well, I'm okay. I'm all set. Like, God's got me. He saved me. So as far as the day-to-day stuff, I'll just kind of muddle through.
Yeah.
But it's not just about you. And I think that is a huge thing to remember. It's not just about me. It's not just about you. Yes, God saves us. He's got us. We belong to Him. But it's also about like how His love is moving through us to others. And when we set our hearts with Him and they're with Him, now we are in a far better place to then love those that are next to us. Otherwise, where it's always like, sorry, I can't help you. Or we completely ignore it. It's either a total ignore, overlook, you don't exist, I can't, or it's I'm helpless. And so like an easy way I'm gonna give a clear, very clear, and if I step on your toes, you should probably think about it. I'm serious, I'm really serious. I'm not trying to say that like to be rude, but let's think about it in terms of like finances. Like, am I setting my heart, like where Jesus says where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So if I say, okay, you know what, there's this thing called the tithe, 10%. All right, maybe I don't understand everything about it. Maybe I don't even know if I agree with it, whatever. But God says do it. A lot of people who follow Him, testify to this and talk about it. So I'm going to do it. And here, I'm going to give 10%. I'm going to start there right off the top.
Yeah.
The first 10% going right to God. I'm going to trust Him with it. I'm going to let it go. It's a way to set your heart with Him. A way. Not the only, but a way to set your heart with Him. If we don't, I'll testify to my own experience. When I was not doing that, people would share things with me, friends. Like they would have a need, a financial need. And I would say things like, man, I really wish I could help you. And I could never help them, ever. I never had anything to help them with. When I started tithing, and Summer and I did that, and we took that step of faith, all of a sudden, it started off with, oh, well, here's $20. Let's get gas, or what, and then more and more, there's just always more.
Yeah.
And what a game changer. To be able to have, not always, but a lot of times when somebody says, yeah, I can't make rent, or my electricity got turned off, or whatever. You could do something.
Yeah.
And then apply that to everything. Finances is a good example because it's something that we all have to navigate and utilize. And so I think that's why the Bible talks so much about it, and Jesus does too. Not because it's more important than anything else, because it resonates with everyone.
Yep.
So then just apply that across the board.
Set your hearts on things above.
Yep. Where Christ is seated. His authority, His kingship.
Yep.
It's good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. This is the day, folks. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
We got 15 more minutes. But
Bo was ready to move. You're ready to go.
I'm like, that's it.
That's it.
Let's go.
We've set our hearts.
That was really good.
But I need my calendar. I gotta have it. I gotta know.
Fine. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This reminds me of your idol, David.
That's right.
Sunglass David.
Yep.
I wonder what he's doing.
I don't know.
We'll find out about his future.
That's a good
Maybe
question.
look him up on Facebook. I'd like to get a report.
Okay, I'll get you. Yeah. See if I can find David.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he's doing great. Not being judgy. He's probably got the.
He might have.
He's probably got the Maui gyms.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And their transitions. Absolutely.
Okay. Sorry. What was I saying? Your idol.
My idol.
Yeah, I don't know why. I brought him up.
Yeah. It probably has to do with your idol.
But no, I think it's a thing where sometimes like we tout our own accomplishment. Like that's what he did there. When he's leaving, my future's so bright, I got to wear shades, right? So he's throwing them down like that. And he's saying, look how awesome I am.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. That's also one of the reasons I don't really care for this calendar.
Okay.
Because it's always like tooting its own horn,
Okay.
if you will.
Yep.
And so today the calendar page is declaring that it is amazing.
It's saying that itself is amazing.
The calendar page is calling itself amazing.
I mean, I like the calendar. I think it's pretty special.
Okay, well, in its defense, it's more busy work.
Okay.
It's a maze.
Okay. I love to be three-dimensional. Two-dimensional with a maze. I do not want to be three-dimensional. I don't want to be in a maze. I love to do mazes, but you put me in one. I was in a garden maze one time. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave immediately.
But you couldn't?
I couldn't leave. I couldn't get out. And like all these people found their way and they were up. They're like, it's over. No, you got it. And then they were directing us.
All right.
And I was like, oh boy.
I've never been in one of those. Question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
Question.
Yeah.
So were there walls or was it just a hedge?
It was a hedge.
Is there any, can you penetrate the hedge?
No. No,
It's
the hedge was tight.
impenetrable hedge.
Yes.
No
You
way to
could
get.
probably.
Could you wreck it and get through?
Yeah, you could probably break and Yes.
That's why they won't let me in.
You probably could have jumped it too because it was like shoulder. Like you could probably make your way over. This was in Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like, an ACL about to blow if I'm jumping hedges. I might go through them. I'm at the point in life where I'm not going over, I'm going through.
Yeah. It was the first time I understood hedge of protection. Like, yeah, this thing is actually pretty substantial.
Okay.
It's hard to get your way out of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a maze.
Yeah. So there, the answer's on the back, too.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I've said it before. I always start at the end.
And then go back.
I
That's
do.
smart.
It's easier.
Yeah.
I get usually because I think they make it hard at the beginning, and
Yep.
you start at the end. There's only one way to get there. There's lots of options at the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Who moved the cheese?
A maze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Then we have another calendar.
Yes, we do.
That gives us a national day to celebrate.
Yep.
And today is National False Teeth Day.
False teeth.
Are those false?
No.
Oh,
No. Well, a few of them are.
really?
Yeah.
How come?
I had implants.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, it just had gotten to a place where it had gotten so, you could only do so much, Second law of thermodynamics, everything's deteriorating, including the teeth in your mouth.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I really want to hear more about your implants, but you don't seem all that interested in
Well, listen.
discussing that.
It was very. It's a lot. It's involved, right? The drilling down, then the putting of the tooth in there. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Like bolting stuff into your
bolt
head.
in your head.
Wow.
Yep, that's absolutely true. So.
How do you know they didn't implant some kind of tracking device in there, or
don't.
like thought device?
That is.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah. Immediately after I came out of the anesthesia, because I was a whole different person. I was a guy named Chris.
Okay.
Now I'm Drew. And I don't
weird.
know. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Chris. I don't know if his family's okay.
I'd really like to know Chris.
If you know anything about Chris, I'm concerned for him. Not because I was him, but just because,
Yeah.
Like I'm concerned for his family because he looked just like this, but he's a totally different personality. Like he was a track star.
It's like some really rich person paid a lot of money to have their conscious put in Chris's body.
Yes, like Drew was a very well.
And it's all happening through this conglomerate of evil dentists. They've got a whole system.
Yes.
Implants.
Yes, but Drew didn't like the way that his hair. Like he didn't like his hair. He didn't like. There's a lot of things about
Netflix is taking notes right now. You know that. I mean, there is going to be a series called The Implants.
The implants, the implanted ones. Yes. No, it's false teeth day.
No,
Yeah.
it'll be the lead will be a female. Her name's Ella. It's Ella Implanted.
Ella implanted. Stop it. This is a free show. This is a free show.
Oh no, the one we're making right now.
Yeah.
We're selling that.
Yeah, we will sell it
you
to you.
come with your best offer.
Black Mirror, are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Come on, Charlie Booker. This is a good idea. You know you run out of plot ideas.
What you got there?
I made a tooth.
It looks like a pizza box.
It is. It was a pizza box. Sorry, I was showing the wrong side. Yeah, I made it out of a pizza box. I don't know. I don't know why I'm holding it up. Because false teeth. Eric Vines, he had a false teeth story. You remember that story?
Yeah, I do.
That was, oof. Okay.
Would you like me to tell it or?
Yeah. Could you tell it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So Eric went to visit his grandparents when he was a little Vines.
Little Vines.
Little Vines. And on the bathroom sink, there was a cup. And old little Vines was in there brushing his teeth, getting ready for some nighty-night.
For night-night.
Night time. And he went in to brush his chompers. And when he was done, he took the cup on the sink and took a big old swig to rinse his mouth out. And that was when he discovered that it was the denture cup.
The denture cup.
Yeah. Somebody's teeth were in that cup.
Man, that's just the story. I thought it would get easier to hear, but it's getting worse. That's disgusting.
Oh, I didn't. I probably didn't tell it well.
No, it's disgusting. It's just the thought of it.
Yeah, and the weirdest thing, now he's addicted to denture juice. It's so weird where he can't stop drinking it. Like, if he comes to your house, like, and you've got a denture cup,
Yeah, just
make him use the guest bathroom.
lock that stuff up.
Don't.
Yeah.
He's one drink away from
Yeah.
falling off the wagon.
It's because we eat out at restaurants and such, and if I have to hear him go, "Oh, Coke products, great. Do you have denture juice? Denture juice? No. Water's fine." Nobody has denture juice, Eric. Quit asking for it. This is part of our art. They don't have denture juice.
That checks out.
That checks out.
Okay, all right, here we go. You want to do a little Trivial Pursuit?
Absolutely.
All right, 6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. I'm going to guess at all 6. I want you to play along. You get all 6 right, we'll send you a congratulatory Pop Rocks from Funky Box. We have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary edition. Oldest cards, newest cards, dealer's choice.
Yesterday, Bo, you got so close with
I should have gotten them all right, but I wasn't in the zone.
So but I'm not.
Going new.
I'm going new.
Okay, here we go.
I'm
hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
These are good cards. Good
Blue.
cards. Good cards. Blue. Make a guess. Geography.
Austin, Minnesota, didn't know that was a thing, is home to a museum dedicated to which globally popular canned meat product? Globally popular canned meat product.
Hold on, let me go through my Rolodex of canned meat products.
My Rolodex.
Wait, what's that? There's no choices.
There's no choice.
Okay, good.
No choices. No.
What's that one that it's like deviled ham or something? What do you know what I'm talking about? That's a thing, right? Is that
Yeah.
even canned?
I don't know if they can that stuff.
Is tuna considered meat?
Yeah, fish of the sea.
Chicken of the sea?
Chicken of the sea, that's what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish
A
in
lot
the
of
sea.
fish, but chicken of the
Yeah,
sea
I think that's its distinction.
is tuna.
Tuna. Spam.
Spam is correct.
All right.
Austin, Minnesota. Just as cool as Austin, Texas, you think?
Well, they got pretty killer museum.
Yep. Think?
Yeah, but don't go to their website.
Don't.
Do not.
Do not go to the website.
Yeah, because from then on, like your email is going to get spammed relentlessly.
Just a bunch of spam email from
It's
then
not
on.
good. Yeah,
Yep.
don't do it. What'd you say, Pink?
Just a bunch of spam email.
Sign up for our newsletter. Man, I'm getting all this spam email.
No, I didn't get that one. It must be in my spam folder. Name.
You got anything to eat? I'm gonna check my spam folder.
Let me check my spam folder. Goes to a thing. Oh, yeah, I have some. Yeah, all right. Let me just fry it up. Fried spam. All right. Name any two.
Wait, what color? Pink entertainment. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, pink. Name any two of the 4 coaches on the first season of The Voice. Name any two of the 4 coaches on the first season of This is The Voice.
First season.
First season.
Let's see. Let me go through all the seasons I've seen. Okay, I'm done. Never watched an episode of The Voice.
Okay.
I'm naming 2. Mm-hmm. Gwen Stefani. Was she one? No,
She's not.
I wasn't saying her.
Yeah, you were just talking out loud.
Blake Shelton
Absolutely.
and Usher.
No.
Pink? I don't know.
One more guess. You got this.
Adam Lambert. Avril Lavigne. I don't know any of these people.
He said it. Adam Levine. You said it. You kind of got there. Adam. It was Adam Levine, CeeLo Green,
CeeLo. Boy.
and Christina Aguilera.
Okay, I could have.
And Blake
her.
Shelton.
Yeah, Blake
Yeah.
Shelton.
I think you got it.
I got
I
at least
mean,
one.
Adam Lambert.
Let's see how the rest of this
Yeah, we'll
goes.
see. Yellow.
Yellow history.
Okay. Which brand of handheld device did Martin Cooper use to make the first mobile phone call in 1973? Which brand of handheld device did Martin Cooper use to make the first mobile phone call in 1973?
Motorola.
Motorola is correct.
I know.
Purple.
1973, by the way.
1973.
Yeah. It was a shoe phone.
I feel like I've seen that
Yeah,
footage.
it was
Yeah.
a rotary dial shoe phone.
Yep.
Yeah, Motorola.
Motorola.
Yeah.
I love that. Purple.
Purple, Ern Lucher.
Oh boy, here we go.
Uh-oh.
The spell diminuendo causes extreme ticklishness if cast in a Harry Potter novel. True or false? The spell, and do you want me to spell it?
No,
It's diminuendo.
I knew it was Harry Potter. I'm
Extreme
going to say
ticklishness.
false.
False is correct. It makes something smaller.
I knew that from the, yeah.
Yeah, the
Why did I
tickling
know
one
that?
is rictusempra. Rictusempra.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
About how many tigers remain in the wild? A few hundred? A few thousand? Or about 30,000?
Well, let me go back to my Tiger King.
Tigers remain in the
I feel like we learned this.
Yeah, I know. I feel like they talked about this.
It got so benign that I'm not sure I retained any useful knowledge from the Tiger King.
While they were
series.
giving that fact, they were also talking about how like she might have killed her husband. So I was a little bit more concerned about the husband than I was about the tigers. Yeah. A few hundred, a few thousand, or about 30,000.
A few hundred. Probably a few thousand. It's about 30,000.
No, you said it.
I said all 3 answers.
Okay, which one are you going with?
A few thousand.
A few thousand is correct. A century ago, about 100,000 tigers roamed Asia. So it's only a few thousand. Okay.
Okay.
Orange.
Orange, sports and leisure.
What was the first American pizza chain to open a restaurant in Italy? Bold move. What was the first American pizza chain to open a restaurant in Italy?
Pizza Hut. Little Caesars, Domino's.
Domino's is the correct answer.
Domino's.
Domino's opened in Milan in October 2015.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not
close.
get them right.
No.
All right. I'm going to do
Every day.
one more thing.
Please.
Well, every day with Jesus.
Please.
Daily devotion, 140 characters or less. Our thought says a vacation with God is far better than a vacation from God. He makes us lie down in green pastures. Thank you, Jesus, for times of rest. And then the verse is Psalm 23, 2-3. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Get you some rest.
Get some rest.
Get you some rest in him.
Yep.
Then you know you're really setting your heart with him.
Yes.
Yeah, because he
That's
gives
good.
rest. All of us who are weary and burdened, he will give us his rest.
That's good.
It's good.
Set your heart on things above.
It's a good day.
Yep.
This is the day.